حي على الصلاة حي على حي على الفلاح حي على
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you, brothers and sisters. We'll again continue and revise a little bit from what we left yesterday. Brothers and sisters, I wrote down those two words, Arab. And then I wrote down in English. In other words, the Arab has two meanings. When you say Arab, it can mean the declension of the noun. Are you with me? Because the noun will tell us what kind of function it is performing by giving us a clue at the end of it. The vowel sign will give us a clue. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? The noun will tell us by its ending what kind of a function it is performing. That is also called I'rab. And another meaning of I'rab is that you do grammatical analysis of a sentence, word by word, to analyze a sentence and to show the function of each word in a sentence. That is also called I'rab. In English, we will say normally grammatical analysis. That also means I'rab. And the other meaning of I'rab is the word changing its ending. Dun, dan, din. Now, brothers and sisters, This is very easy. If you can just repeat after me, each thing 3 times. Alamatu raf'ihi dammatun muqaddara. Alamatu raf'ihi dammatun muqaddara. Alamatu raf'ihi dammatun muqaddara. Or zahira. Next one. Alamatu nasbihi fatahatul muqaddara. Alamatu nasbihi fatahatul muqaddara. Next one. Alamatu jarrihi kasratul muqaddara. Alamatu jarrihi kasratul muqaddara. One more time. Alamatu jarrihi kasratul muqaddara. What kind of a sentence is this? Jumla ismiya. Where is mubtada? Alamatu. Wa huwa mudaf. Rafa'i mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf. And he mudaf ilayhi. Where is the khabar? Dammatun. So it's very simple. So once you have this thing in your mind, you can analyze and write these things with ease and comfort. It's not difficult. And these are the terms we will be using. And they are very easy, brothers and sisters. With little practice, it will become part of your vocabulary, inshallah. Now we did mankus, remember? Do you have anything else to discuss on mankus, or you have understood it very well? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Or maybe I should start one more time. Mankus. These are the nouns at the end of which there is a mandatory ya. And before ya, what is there? Kasra. That is another condition. Ya at the end and before ya, a kasra. Okay, brothers and sisters. So I gave you example. I'll give you one more time. Kada yakdi, and then if we make ism fa'il, it will be ka di yun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now there is a ya at the end, which is compulsory because ya is the part of the verb. Okay. Now before that there is a kasra. So what happens, brothers and sisters? That this is dropped, ya is dropped, and we give extra kasra as a compensation. So it became ka din. Remember, ya is dropped. But when you make it a definite, then it will become al Qadi. Are you with me? Fine. Now, when you make this, brothers and sisters, Qadin, if you make this mansoob, then ya will open up. Ka, di, yan. Now, these are the rules we must remember. When will the ya become visible in mankus? When? Number one, when it becomes definite. When it becomes definite. Are you with me with that? Number two, when it is mansoob. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Number three, when it becomes mudaf. Okay? Qadi of Makkah. Qadi of Makkah. So how would you write down Qadi? Now ya will come out. And Makkata. Qadin now became Qadi. So these are the three things, inshallah, you will make a note of it. Brothers and sisters, I tell you one more thing, that the key of book 3 in English, which Dr. Sahib has written, is the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. It has got so much information in it, brothers and sisters, so much information in it, that it can become an extremely important tool for understanding book 3. I had an opportunity to teach a non-Muslim Arabic course. He wanted to learn an Arabic language. He's a priest, brothers and sisters, and he's a Catholic. A very, very pious man. He knew several languages: English, French, Latin, Spanish, Filipino, had been all over the world. He was born in Canada, a very pious man, and he wanted to learn Arabic. So somehow he was directed to me, and I said, okay, if he is interested, inshallah, we will show him the, little bit of Arabic language. So he started to learn to read and write, and then he used to come twice a week to me, and mashallah, he was sailing smoothly through the book, because he had a good idea of the grammar of French and English and Spanish. So at the end of the course, I told him, Brother David, how did you find the Arabic? Isn't it easy to learn? What was his answer, brothers and sisters? That answer I will never forget. Had it not been for the keys that Dr. Abdarim has written, I would have found Arabic language very difficult. Because of the key, he found it very easy. So he would read the key and come to me, and after our lessons go back and read the key. So this made him understand the concept with ease. And brothers and sisters, whenever I teach Mastar Muawwal, I'm myself a little bit uneasy, because it's a concept that we take a little longer to understand. But he understood in 10 seconds. Why? Because he knew the English grammar. He knew what infinitive was, what gerund was. So when you relate Masdar Muawwal to infinitive and gerund, it's very easy. He understood it right away, what it really meant. So read the key as much as possible, brother and sister. Keep the key next to you, especially for book 3. Before you go to bed, maybe you can read a page or two. Before you come to the class, read page or two. It will help you to understand the concept very well. And all these things are mentioned there, which I have written on the board. Okay, brothers and sisters. So, when the qadin, brother and sister, is marfu, we say, alamatu raf'ihi ad-dammatul muqaddara. But that will be for qadi. Because you can see the ya. And then if it is majroor, it will still remain in the same form. And then you will say alamatu jarrihi kasratun muqaddara. Okay. Now, when it is mansub, then it will be alamatu nasbihi fatahtu zahira. Now, when you come to qadin, then what will you do? It is written in the book. It is there in the book. And I want to show you, and you keep your highlighters handy, brothers and sisters, inshallah. Are you comfortable with this sentence, brothers and sisters? What is al-mankusu? It is a ism, declinable. Allazi akhiruhu ya'un lazimatu. At the end of it, there is a mandatory ya or original ya. Why we can say original ya? because it is part of the verb. Sahih? Kada, yakdi, the ya is part of it, original. Are you with me? It's original. Because these things you will read in the key. Original ya. Why original ya? Because it is part of the verb. Okay? And then before it, maksurun ma qablaha. There is a kasra before ya. That is the sign of mankus. Okay? Fine. And then these are the example. Then we have a sentence. Sa'al al-qadi al-muhamiyya anil jani. Taqulu, you say, fi i'rabi hadhihi al-kalimati. What you say, brothers and sisters? Al-qadi fa'ilun marfu'un alamatu raf'ihi dammatul muqaddara. Now sometimes people write like this also, brothers and sisters. What did I write down? Ala akhirihi means at the end of it. If you want, you can add it. So you will say fa'ilun marfu'un alamatu raf'ihi dammatun muqaddaratun ala akhirihi. You can say if you want to, but if you don't want to write it, it's perfectly all right. Dr. Abdurrahim did not write. But I have seen in other places sometimes people write it, But it's easy, and it makes sense, Al-Muhamiyya, see? When the mankus is mansub, then you see the alamat in front of you, right in front of your eyes. Maf'ulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi fatahatun zahiratun. Okay. Al-jani majrurun bi an alamatu jarrihi kasratun muqaddara. Got the idea, brothers? Very good. Now we come to the next page. Page number 10. Qad yakunu. Brothers and sisters, make a note of it. Here, we are going to study later on. When qad comes with fi'al madi, it means the action has been done, complete. If I say, Aina Hamidun, you can say, Zahaba ila suki. What is the meaning of that? If I say, Qad Zahaba ila suki, then, Qad, he has gone. Are you with me? So, when Qad comes with Madi, it's called Harfu Tahqiq, for certainty. Harfu Tahqiq. Okay, I'll write down, brothers and sisters. Qad is called Harfu Tahqiqin. Remember, Tahqiqin. Tahqiqun. Can you figure out? Tahqiqun. Here it is kin, but I am not, because it's mudaf ilayhi. Otherwise, what kind of a word is this? Tafa'ilun, mashallah. Brother Abdul Samad, excellent. That's the way we, try to figure out. So what is the verb then? Haqqaka, excellent, Sister Hafsa. Haqqaka. So our mind will start to work. Haqqaka. Yuhaqqiku. Inshallah. Excellent. Fine, brothers and sisters. But when it comes with mudariya, then, brothers and sisters, the translation is maybe. Maybe. It is possible. Then we will say it is possible or maybe. So here comes وَقَدْ يَكُونُ الْمَنْكُوسُ su. So maybe the, mankus is mahzuf al-ya'i. What is the meaning of this, man? Drop of the ya. So when will be that situation, Sister Maimuna? Qadin. So in Qadin the ya is dropped. So this is the meaning of it. وَقَدْ يَكُونُ الْمَنْكُوسُ. Mankusu is the ismu kana. Ismu yakuna. And where is the khabar yakuna? Mazufa. If there is a fatah there. Mazuful ya'i. Mudaf mudafili. Now, example. ذهب قادٍ. Brothers and sisters. ذهب قادٍ إلى Muhammin. In both cases, it is mahdhuful ya'i. Taqulu fi i'rabi hataini kalimataini qadin. This is to be highlighted, brother. Very important sentence, if you can memorize it, and it's easy to memorize it, brothers and sisters. Qadin fa'ilun marfu'un alamatu raf'ihi dammatun muqaddaratun alal ya'il mahzufati. So this is what you have to say it. Alal ya'il mahzufati. You saw Brother Abdul Samad? Brother Mukim? Brother Hassan? Do you see? Brother, if you read few times, you will not realize that you have memorized it. It will come to you with ease. And inshallah we'll be practicing. So, Muhammin, now this is majroor. Majroorun bi ila. Alamatu jarrihi kasratun muqaddaratun. And where is that kasra? Alal ya'il mazufati. Got the idea? Highlight this also, brothers and sisters. Or write it, underline with pencil. I prefer highlight because when you are revising, it will stand out in front of you. Inshallah. Now we come to our favorite. What is our favorite, brothers and sisters? Ya mutakallim. When ya mutakallim becomes mudaf ilayhi, you will not see the dhamma or fatah. You will only see kasra. So how do you define it? Here is an example, beautiful example. Da, jaddi, ustazi, ma'a, zumala'i. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. So, jaddi, there is a ya mutakallim. Ustazi, there is a ya mutakallim. Zumala'i, there is a ya mutakallim. Brother, ya only does one job. And what is that? To pull it down. So now we got to figure out the i'rab. Fine, brothers and sisters. Da'a, what is da'a? Fi'lun madin. Fi'lun madin. What is jaddi? Fa'il. Well, fa'il is marfu. So what will you say? It's given there. Inshallah. It's given there. Fa'ilun marfu'un wa alamatu rafihi ad-dammatul muqaddaratun. Now you should write one extra sentence. You will write down this, brother. Ala ma qabla. See, qabla came, then the next noun has to be mudaf ilayhi, majroor. So it became ya'i and then mutakallimi. This you can add it. It will be nice because it will remind you. Are you with me? Sister Hafsa, does it make sense? Brother Abdul Samad? Brother Hassan? Sister Madina? It makes sense. All these small things, if you note it down, inshallah, it will make your understanding very strong. And one day when you will stand up and teach others, you can refer to your notes and show them all these beautiful things, inshallah. So here we are, Jaddi, actually it is Jaddu. Remember, it is fa'il. So, fa'ilun marfu'un alamatu raf'ihi dammatun muqaddaratun. And where is it? Alama qabla ya'i. So before ya mutakallim. Are you with me? Now, Ustazi, brother, da'a. My grandfather invited. Invited whom? Maf'ulun bihi. But you don't see fatah. So what will you say? Maf'ulun bihi mansubun alamatun nasbihi fathatun muqaddaratun alama qabla ya'i mutakallim. This will be a common sentence, you know. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? No, zumala'i, ma'a zumala'i. Okay? So here, brothers and sisters, you can say mudafun ilayhi majrurun wa alamatu jarrihi kasratun muqaddaratun alama qabla ya'i mutakallim. Now some of the scholars of the grammar disagree. They say no, this is a kasra zahira because of ma'a. But, we do not sit down and argue. We just say, okay, maybe that scholar is also right. But Dr. Abdurrahim has mentioned this, so we carry on with his explanation. That it is kasratun muqaddaratun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Because you will see many things later on. That in which it will be more suitable, more appropriate to say kasratun muqaddaratun alama qabla ya'il mutakallim. Okay, brother, this is done. Inshallah, you understood it very well. Now we have a nice table in front of us. Alamatul i'rabil asliyati wal far'iyyati fil ism. We are only now learning about noun. Later on we will be learning about verbs, inshallah. All these columns, brothers and sisters, you keep the highlighters handy and pencil handy if you want to. What is the first column? Al-halatul arabiyatu. What will be the translation? The state of declension. Or you can say the declined state. What will you write down? The declined state or case ending. Both will be correct. Al-halatul arabiyatu, the declined state or case ending. Al-marfu, and then under it, alamatul raf'i. Alamatul raf'i. And then mansub and alamatul nasbi. Then majroor, alamatul jarri. Fine. Amil, brother? Agent. Doer. Agent. Sister Mehna, if we say agent, it's more, it is better. Agent. That agent is doing the job. So here it is ja'a, and then ra'i, tu, but actually it is ra'i, ra, and then sallamtu ala. Okay, brothers and sisters? In any case, when you say ra'a, file has to be there. So ra'itu, the whole thing is agent, as Dr. Sahib has mentioned. and sallamtu ala. Now the first column after amil, al-ismu dhu. Remember dhu? Alamatil i'rabil asliyati. Means a noun which contains the primary signs of ending. Primary and secondary. Original. Ja'a al-abna'u. What is the sign there? Original. Marfu. Dhamma. Okay? Fine. And then next column is Jama Muannas Salim. So what will you say? No. Banatu. Ja'a abna'u wa. Wa. What will you say? Wal banatu. It is still original. Dhamma. And then walidani. Now this is mufanna. So here we have a noun which is a plural, and then we have jama muannas salim, then we have musanna, and then we have jama mudhakkar salim, and then we have mamnu min as-sarf, and then asmaul khamsa. See, so in all of this, what does the agent do? Marfu, but then what are the signs? Yes? No, we have to understand. We must know for sure that we understand these signs. So in abna'u, it's primary ending. In banatu, primary ending. Walidani. Where is the sign of marfu, Sister Arifa? Walidani. It's musanna. Al-alif. Are you with me? Sister Hafsa? It's alif. Now, we come to Jama Mudhakkar Salim. Wal akrabuna. Write down akrabuna. Akrabuna. This is your relatives. Jama Mudhakkar Salim. So what is the sign of marfu there? Wow. Got the idea? Fine. Mamnu min sarf. Of course it is dhamma. The mamnu min sarf is only when it is majroor that it takes a different sign. And asmaul khamsa, akhuhu. So akhu is your file. So what is the sign of its marfu? Wow. Is it clear, brother? If this is clear, alhamdulillah, then you have understood the whole lesson. Now comes the next column. Ra'aytu. Now we need maf'ulun bihi. Ra'aytu al-abna'a. Fatah. Al-banati. Sister Menas, now came banati. Ra'aytu al-banati. Fine. Then there's a kasra. Sahih? So this is your secondary sign. Fine. Then wal walidaini. This is mansub. So what is the sign of its nasab? Yeah. Again it is secondary. You can say asliyatun and fara'iyatun. So this is fara'iyatun. What is the next one? Wal akrabina. Okay, brothers and sisters, what is the sign of mansub here? Yeah. Because Jama Mudhakkar Salim. And then Ibrahima. That is normal. And then Akhahu. Al-alif. See, these are the signs when these nouns become mansub. Sister Manas, is it clear? It's very simple, brother. Everything now that we studied in the first 10 pages, now it is being brought to us in a chart form. Then majroor. Sallamtu ala al-abna'i. And then kasra, normal. Al-banati. Kasra, normal. Then wal walidaini. Now this is a secondary sign. And then wal akrabina. Again, ya, secondary sign. Now comes Ibrahima. Okay, so this is your fatah. This is your secondary sign. Are you with me? And akhihi. Ya. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Very good. Yes.
Ibrahima.
Yes.
You say secondary or is primary?
Secondary, brother. Because it is majroor.
Okay.
Yes, Salim.
Just analyze the complete one of those marfu, mansub and majroor like ja'a, fail, al-bina.
Al-abna. Okay, let me do it quickly. Okay, brothers and sisters. I'll be quick. Huh? Okay. Ja al-abna'u. So what will you say? Abna'u. Fa'ilun. Marfu'un. Wa alamatu raf'ihi. Ad-dammat. Zahiratu, you can say. And then banatu, same thing. Huh? And then walidani, fa'ilun, marfuun, wa alamatu raf'ihi, al-alifu. Li'annahu musanna, al-musanna. We'll say al-musanna, fine. And jama mudhakkar salim. Fa'ilun, marfuun, wa alamatu raf'ihi, al-waw. Li'annahu jama mudhakkar salim. MashaAllah. Ibrahimu, normal. Ibrahimu is normal. Fa'ilun marfuun wa alamatu rafihi ad-dammatu zahiratu. Sahih? Is normal. And akhuhu fa'ilun marfuun wa alamatu rafihi al-wahu li'annahu min al-asma'il khamsati. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay, I think this, my repetition will put a dent in your hard drive and get registered. Inshallah. So, brothers and sisters, see, some of you are already saying these things with me, which is excellent. And others will also catch up, inshallah. Fine. Ra'aytu, fi'al fa'il, al-abna'a. Mafulun bihi, mansubun, wa alamatu nasbihi, fatatun zahiratun. And then, banati. Banati, mafulun bihi, mansubun, wa alamatu nasbihi, kasratun, zahiratun. Why? Kasratun. Li'annahu jama muannas salim. Got the idea, Brother Hassan? Inshallah. Now we come to walidaini. Mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi al-ya'u. Li'annahu musanna. Very good. And aqrabina. Mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi al-ya'u. Li'annahu jama mudhakkar salim. Fine. Ibrahim normal. Mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi fathatun zahiratun. Fine. Akhahu. Mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi al-alifu. Li'annahu min al-asma'ul khamsa. MashaAllah. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Now we come to sallamtu ala. Abna'i, that is normal. Kasra. Al-banati, normal kasra. Then wal walidaini. Now this is ya here. Okay, because it is musanna. And then wal akrabina. Then again it is ya. Jama muzakkar salim. And then comes salamtu ala Ibrahim ma. Why ma? It's mamnu min sarf. And then salamtu ala akhihi. So then it is again, ya is your sign of, it's being majroor. So how will we say then? Abna'i ismun majroorun bi ala. You can say bi ala. Now we can say bi ala. Are you with me? It's majroor with what? Because of what? Bi ala. With ala. Okay? Fine. وَعَلَامَةُ جَرِّهِ كَسْرَةٌ ظَاهِرَةٌ. And then banati, same thing. عَلَامَةُ جَرِّهِ كَسْرَةٌ ظَاهِرَةٌ. Then وَالْوَالِدَيْنِ عَلَامَةُ جَرِّهِ الْيَاءُ لِأَنَّهُ مُثَنَّى. Now, brothers and sisters, وَأَقْرَبِينَ عَلَامَةُ جَرِّهِ الْيَاءُ لِأَنَّهُ جَمَع مُذَكَّرٌ سالم. Now comes Ibrahim. So you will say, majrurun bi ala wa alamatu jarrihi al-fatha. Al-fatha. Then what is fathatu? Why? Then we say, li'annahu mamnu min as-sarf. Because it is mamnu min sarf. You will say like that. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Okay. And wa akhihi. Majrurun bi ala. وعلامة جره al-yaw. لأنه من الأسماء الخمسة وهو مضاف. And then مضاف إليه. We can say وهو مضاف in all of them. أخوه, أخاه, and أخيه. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Okay, brother. Al-I'rabul Taqdiriyu. Estimated declension. Estimated declension. It's not visible. But it is there. It is not visible, but it is there. Our mind can see, but our eyes cannot see. Same thing, brothers and sisters. Al-Halatul Arabiyya, state of case ending. Amil, same thing, brother. Al-Mudafu, ila ya'i mutakallim, then mankus, and then maksur. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay. How will you say now? Ja'a, Sadiqi. What will you say, Sadiqi? Fa'ilun, marfu'un, wa alamatu raf'ihi, dammatun mukaddara, alama qabla ya'il mutakallim. Wa huwa mudaf, ya mutakallim, mudaf ilayhi. Fine. Then, al-muhami. Here you will say, fa'ilun, marfu'un, wa alamatu raf'ihi, dammatu mukaddara. Alas. You can say ala akhirihi if you want to. And then Mustafa. In Maksura, all the three case endings are mukaddara. So what will you say here? Mustafa? Brothers and sisters? Marfoon. Fa'ilun marfoon. Wa alamatu raf'ihi dammatul mukaddara. Khalas. Ala akhirihi if you want to say. At the end. Okay. Fine, brother. Ra'aytu sadiqi. So what is sadiqi? Mafulun bihi. Mansubun. Wa alamatu nasbihi. Fatahatun. Mukaddaratun. Alama qabla ya'i mutakallim. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Wa huwa mudaf. And then ya mutakallim, mudaf ilayhi. Whenever you see ya mutakallim, we can say huwa mudafin, ya mutakallim, mudaf ilayhi. Now, al-muhamiyya. Have you got fatah there? If there is no fatah, put a fatah there. Muhamiyya. You know the mankus, when it is mansub, then the fatah is visible. Put fatah there and highlight it also. Highlight the ya only. So that you know this is what we are looking at. So how will you say, brothers and sisters? Mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi fatahatun zahira. Zahirat. MashaAllah. And then Mustafa. What will you say? Mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi fatahatun mukaddara. Ala akhirihi, if you want to say it. Now, salamtu ala sadiqi. Now, in this case, brothers and sisters, it is definitely kasra mukaddara. So, sadiqi majrurun bi ala wa alamatu jarrihi kasratun mukaddaratun ala ma qabla ya'il mutakallim. MashaAllah. Excellent, brother Abdul Mukim. Excellent. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You will get used to it. And those words will smoothly flow from your mouth, inshallah. And if some of you find it difficult, brothers and sisters, it's normal. I didn't get the first time, as you are getting. Brother Abdul Mukim, I didn't get it. It took me a little while to say these things. So, brothers and sisters, don't worry. Keep on practicing. Keep on revising. And inshallah, one day, very soon, you will be able to speak all these things very fluently, inshallah. So, do not get gabrified. And do not get distressed if you can't say it right away today. Today, most important thing, Brother Hassan, is to understand. Inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters. Salamtu alal muhami. Okay. So, ismun majrurun wa alamatu jarrihi kasratun muqaddara ala akhirihi. Fine. Now, Mustafa, what will you say, brothers and sisters? Ismun majrurun wa alamatu jarrihi kasratun muqaddara. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Inshallah, no difficulty. Now, can you reflect on this? Where have we come in last 3 months? How we used to analyze before and how we are analyzing now? Alhamdulillah, it is grace and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that slowly the knowledge is now taking its root in our mind. And inshallah, brothers and sisters, if you will keep on working, by the end of book 3, you will acquire enough knowledge of classical Arabic that you will be able to understand 85% to 90% of the Quran without the aid of translation. You will understand directly, inshallah. But it will require little extra practice because you have to build your vocabs now. What do you have to do? You have to build your vocabs, inshallah. Al-alamatul asliyatu wal fariyatu wal zahiratu wal muqaddaratu. Okay. Al-marfu hadara abna'u. Got the idea? Abna'u is file. Wal banatu wal walidani. Wal akrabuna wa Ibrahimu wa akhuhu wa sadiqi wa muhami wa Mustafa. Are you with me? These are all marfu. No. Make it a sukoon, brother. That's wrong. Fa'il cannot have a fatah. Maf'ulun bihi will have fatah. So there is a typo. We have a problem with some of the typos, They can really confuse us. Okay? So, muhammi, there is a sukoon on ya. In fact, there should not be anything there. But if there is something, it should be sukoon. Then mansub, the autu, I invited. Abna'a. And then banati. Now you understand it, brothers and sisters? Yeah. And walidaini, akrabina, Ibrahima, wa akhahu, wa sadiqi, muhammiya. Now highlight it, brother. Ya with fatah, highlight it. So that you will know that in mankus, when it is mansub, fatah becomes visible. Fatah will become visible on the ya. Ya will also be there, visible, and the fatah will also be visible. Inshallah. And Mustafa, you got it? Now majroor. Ittasaltu. Okay, brother and sister, what kind of a verb is this? Ittasala. Formate, mashallah, Sister Hafsa. May Allah increase you in knowledge. And all of us, mashallah. Brothers and sisters, I do not want to embarrass Hafsa. But you remember she came very late. The course had started. She joined us, I think we had gone past half of the book. We were in the 3/4 of the book and she came and joined us. And I told her, Sister Hafsa, you have to really work hard to catch up. And mashallah, she worked very hard. And today her understanding is so very firm. She is an example, brother. What can a hard work produce in a student? Alhamdulillah. And she is the youngest member of our class, mashallah. May Allah increase you in knowledge. And all of us, inshallah. Keep on working, Sister Hafsa. You will become an excellent teacher one day. And maybe you are still very young. She is only 16. And she will, inshallah, go for higher studies in Middle East, inshallah. And this knowledge will help her. Brothers and sisters, I tell everybody, do not go to to Middle East like a Kora Kagas with a clean sheet of paper. No. There you won't learn all these things. They will teach you, but you will find it very difficult, and sometimes you will not understand everything. I have got personal experience with people. I do not want to discuss all this thing now, but people who did not study here could not succeed there. They did not succeed. They came empty-handed. And those who study here, brothers and sisters, what do I tell them? Sister Maimuna, after you finish 3 Madina books, and then you go to Middle East, and when you start your studies, you are not walking. You are flying. Because you know everything. So whatever the ustad there, the professor, teaches you, you know it, what's going on. And you will enjoy it. And you will be most successful in your studies. So learning here, the basics, and then going to Middle East is a very wise and prudent thing, inshallah. And take my advice seriously, brothers. This advice is very important. Sister Sumayya, when you'll go to Egypt with this knowledge, you'll be laughing there. And you'll be flying there, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters, we did this. Tamarinu. Ayyin. Okay, what is ayyin? But ittasala, we forgot. Ittasala. She said form 8. No. Okay, brother, first tell me ittasala. Give me the root. Wasala. What is it? From wasala, it became ittasala. Okay, brothers and sisters, let us conjugate. Ittasala, ittasala, ittasalu, ittasalat, ittasalata, ittasalna, ittasalna. And then ittasalta, ittasaltuma, ittasaltum, ittasalti, ittasaltuma, ittasaltunna, ittasaltu. And then ittasalna. So it's so easy, brother and sister. No difficulty in conjugation now. Now this is fi'al madi. So where is the fi'al? Ittasal with sukoon. With sukoon is the fi'al. Why sukoon? Mabni ala sukoon? Give me a quick answer, brother. Sister Hafsa, why there is a sukoon, Sister Madina? I say fi'alun madin mabni ala sukoon. Why? Mutaharrik pronoun, mashallah. Because when the mutaharrik pronoun comes, Sister Maynaz, then the lam kalima gets a sukoon. Remember? So this is what we have to understand. That fi'alun madin mabniun ala sukoon. Okay? And then tu is a mutaharrik pronoun. There is still more explanation to this, how to define it, but I won't go in detail now, because let's concentrate on something which is important. So, brother, ittasala, B harf jar has to come. Are you with me? Highlight B. You will always see B after ittasala. Ittasaltu B means I contacted. You contact somebody by telephone, or by letter, or in any way. So, ittasaltu bi means I contacted. Okay? So, B came, brothers and sisters. So, abnai, normal. Banati, normal signs, brothers and sisters. Al-walidaini, this is secondary sign. Okay, brothers and sisters, yeah. And then, Al-Akra, Bina, again secondary. Ibrahima, secondary. Wa akhihi, secondary. Sadiqi, no, brother. Abdul Samad, Kasratul Mukhaddara. And Muhammi, Kasratul Mukhaddara. Mustafa, Kasratul Muqaddara. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Huh? Okay, fine. Now, ayyin. Brother, what is ayyin? Fi'lu amrin. Huh? What is the proper fi'l? Ayyana. You ayyinu. Ayyin. Huh? Form 2. Give me the bab. Tafa'il. Say bab, huh? Inshallah. Bab tafa'il. Say. It will help you later on in many, many beautiful ways. It will help you, brother. Ayyin al-mu'arab. Wal mabni fima yati. Specify. Ayyin means specify. Huh? Specify mu'arab and mabni in what follows. Okay, brothers and sisters. Brother Abdul Samad, kitabun, it is mu'arab or mabni? Now mind you, this is a new exercise. You will get a little confused. Huh? Kitabun. Mu'arab. Huh, brother? Abdul Samad? Mu'arab. Kitabun, ban, bin. One more for you. Okay, brother Abdul Samad. Hadha.
This is
Mabni.
Mabni.
Brother Abdul Mukim. Hamidun. Mu'arab. Huh? Brother Farooq. Masajidu. Mu'arab. It is Mu'arab. Huwa. Mabni. Salim. Ana. Sayaratun. Tun. Mu'arab, brother. Mu'arab. Huh? Sister Nusrat. Allazi. Mabni. Amsi. Mabni. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Al-Jamiatu. Sister Arifa. Mu'arab. MashaAllah. Muslimani. Mu'arab. Huh? Muslimatun. Mu'arab. Hadani. Sister Nasreen, this is very important. Hadani. Mu'arab. Hadha mabni. Hadhihi mabni. Hadani. Mu'arab. Are you with me? Write down. If you are not sure, highlight it, circle it, give some signs. Hazaini, hazaini. Musanna. Okay, fine. Sister Mainaz al-ana. Mabni. Sister Sukhaina. Al-latani. Mu'arab, mashallah. Yeah, but then, sister, we can make mistake once. Then we become alert and we don't repeat our mistake. Inshallah. Sister Naima. Man. Mabni, mashallah. Sister Fatima. Allahu. Mu'arab. Allahu, Allah, Allahi. Mu'arab. Sister Sumayya, be very careful. Arba'ata ashara. Mabni, mashallah, mashallah. Arba'atun. Sister Hafsa. Mu'arab. See, now we come to the end of it and there is only Sister Abir left. Sister Abir. Amin. Mabni. Amin is Mabni. Okay? Amin is Mabni. You know, with highlighter, you can highlight everything that is Mabni. So then you can see the difference between the two. Okay? I'll repeat. Haza Mabni. Huwa Mabni. Ana Mabni. Allazi Mabni. Al-Amsi Mabni. Al-Ana Mabni. Man Mabni. Arba'ata Ashara Mabni. And Amin Mabni. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Now we come to Ma Alamatul I'rabi Al-Asliyati Fil Ism. Okay, brother? What are they? If it is marfu, then Dhamma. If it is mansub, then Fatha. If it is majroor, then Kasra. These are the original signs of ending. So what will you say? Dhamma, Fatha, and Kasra. Okay, brothers and sisters, what is the next one? Ma alamatul i'rabil far'iyyati fil asma'il khamsati. What are they, brother? إذا كان مرفوعا الواو. إذا كان منصوبا الألف. إذا كان مجرورا الياء. So you know this inshallah. You will remember this. Okay, fine. وما علامة إعراب الفرية في جمع مذكر سالم. إذا كان مرفوعا الواو. إذا كان منصوبا الياء. إذا كان مجرورا الياء. مثنى بدل. إذا كان مرفوعا الألف. إذا كان منصوبا يا. إذا كان مجرورا. Brother, tell me, isn't it halwa puri? This is easy, inshallah. Fine. Now, ما علامة جري في الممنوع من الصرف. What will you say? هي فتحة. What will you say? هي فتحة بدل كسرتي. I will write down. Brothers and sisters, I will write down. هي فتحة بدل كسرتي. Are you with me? This is the alamat of jar when it is mamnu min sarf. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? So it is fatah instead of kasra. But you have to write down badala. And I'll explain you later on why it is badala. ما علامة نسب في جمع مؤنث سالم. You will say هي كسرة ظاهرة بدل فتحة. بدل فتحتي. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. هاتي مثالا للمكسور. مكسور, brothers and sisters. واجعله في ثلاث جمل على أن يكون مرفوعا في الأولى ومنصوبا في الثانية ومجرورا في الثالثة. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, give 3 examples. In one, it is marfu, and then the second, it is mansub, and the third is. So, what will you say, brothers and sisters? Ja'a Mustafa, mashallah. And then, Ra'aytu Mustafa. And Salamtu ala Mustafa. Ja'a Mustafa. Ra'aytu Mustafa. And Salamtu ala Mustafa. In all of these 3, one is marfu, Dammatul Muqaddara. The second one is Mansub, Fatahtul Muqaddara. And the third one is Majroor, Kasratul Muqaddara. Now, Hati Mithalan lil Mankus. Now remember, Mankus Mahdhuful Ya'i, in which the Ya is dropped. Are you with me? In 3 sentences. So, brother, what will you say? Ja'a Qadin. Ra'aytu Qadiyan. Ra'aytu Qadiyan. And Salamtu ala Qadin. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You'll be able to do it. Brothers and sisters, you have the key to refer to. And if you have still difficulty, then what do we have? Hallo Tamarin. We have, see, Dr. Sahib has done so much for us, He has provided us all the tools of learning. We just have to get up from our seat and learn, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, Hati Mithalan lil Mudaf ila Ya'i Mutakallim. 3 sentences. Marfu'an fil ula, mansuban fil thaniya, and majruran fil thalith. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Did I skip one? I beg your pardon. Oh, okay. I skipped, I think, 7th one. Okay. Yes, brother. In this, it is mankus, in which the ya is there, present. Lil mankuth al-thabiti, al-ya'i. Fine, brother. What will you say? Same thing. Ja'a al-muhami. Or you can say Ja'a al-qadi. And what will you say? Ra'aytu al-qadi? Ya. Ra'aytu al-qadi? Ya. Or Ra'aytu al-muhami? Ya. And then Sallamtu al-qadi or Sallamtu al-muhami. So that's all, brother. You have one with al, in which ya becomes visible, and one is mazuful ya, in which the ya is dropped. Clear, inshallah? But once we have a good understanding of naqis, verbs, and how to make ism file from naqis, things become easy. Let me tell you one thing, brother. Lot of things will be repeated in book 3. I believe it is lesson number 3 or lesson number 4. We are learning ism file again. And all these things will come. So you will just get more practice. And you will get stronger and stronger, inshallah. Okay, brother, give an example with ya mutakallam, coming as a mudaf ilayhi. What will you say, brothers and sisters? Ja'a sadiqi, ra'aytu sadiqi, and salamtu ala. Brother, is there anything easier than this? This is very easy. This is very easy. Now comes your final test. Sister Arifa, now comes your final test, brothers and sisters. Arib. What is Arib? Fi'al amr. Analyze. Do grammatical analysis. Ma tahtahu khattun. Okay, no vowel sign, so I will repeat and say it, brothers and sisters. Yuhibbullahu. Yuhibbu. Yuhibbu. What kind of a verb is this? Maybe I should write down. Soon we will be doing all these things. Yuhibbul Allahu. The verb is ahabba. This is form 4. Bab if'al. Bab if'al. Ahabba yuhibbu. What is originally? Ahbaba. Okay? When the file is sakin, pronoun, then we have a idgham. Because these are mudaf. When the file is mutaharrik, we break the idgham. Let us do it. Ahabba, ahabba, ahabbu, ahabbat, ahabbata, ahbabna. You see, our mind will say ahbabna. See, ahbabta, tumatum, ti, tumatunna, tuna. Yuhibbu, yuhibbani, yuhibbuna, tuhibbu, tuhibbani, yuhbibna, yuhbibna. Again, hunna and antunna are the only places where the file is mutaharrik damir. Remember that. Fine, brother and sister. Okay, the bracket is only on muttaqeen, brother. If it is on Allah also, we can define Allah. How will you define Allahu? Whenever you define Allah, you will write down something like this. Before you say anything. Before you define Allah, you will always say Lafzul Jalalati. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What will you write down after Allah? If you write down Allah, you will write down like this. Okay, Allah, and then you'll say Lafzul Jalalati Fa'ilun Marfu'un وعلامة رفعه الدم ظاهر. Dammatun zahiratun. Fine, brother and sister. Now comes al-muttaqina. Maf'ulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi al-ya'u. Why? لأنه mashallah, mashallah. Brother, your answers are so sweet. Your answers to me are sweeter than honey. Alhamdulillah. May Allah bless you all. May Allah bless you all and increase you in knowledge and increase all of us in knowledge. Can you see the difference now? Brother, this is the way when you will read the Quran, you won't sit down and analyze because Quran is to be understood and pondered over. But these things are at the back of your mind. When you study Quran, these things are at the back of your mind. When you say al-muttaqina, you know it is mansoob. And you will also know what is the sign of its being mansoob. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. Khalaqallahu samawati wal arda. What will you say now, brother? Samawati? Mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi kasratun. Kasratun zahiratun. Why, brother, kasra? Li'annahu jama muannas salim. Brother and sister, try to write it. After writing it, check your answers with Halo Tamari. I'm not writing on board, it will take too much time. Mashallah, you can say it, brother. Waw is harfu atfin. And al-arda mawtufun ala samawati. Mansubun. Wa alamatu nasbihi al-fatahatu zahira. Fine, brother. Ifta, faqa. Ifta, what is ifta? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir takdiruhu anta. Who will say this sentence? The doctor, the dentist. The dentist or the doctor will say. Faqa. Brother, be very careful and listen to me very carefully. Fa. How many words are there? Two words. Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. So fa. Mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi al-alifu li'annahu min al-asma'il khamsa wa huwa mudaf. And how will you describe ka? You have never tried it. You have never attempted. But let us see it. I'm going to say it. Inshallah, you'll understand. What is ka? Damirun muttasilun mabniyun ala fatah. Ka. Mabniyun ala fatah. And if it is mabni, for what will you say? Fi mahalli jarrin mudafun ilayhi. I'll repeat one more time. Are you with me? Inshallah, I'll be repeating these things. And it will, inshallah, get firm hold in your, mind, inshallah. Ka. Sister Arifa. Damirun. Muttasilun. Mabniyun. Ala fatah. Ala al-fatah. And then, because it is mabni, then I have to say, fi mahalli. Is it marfu, mansub, majroor? Majroor. This damir can only be mansub and majroor. It can never be marfu. Because the marfu form of ka is anta. And ka form of the damir is only mansub or majroor. Because it can come as a mafulun bihi or it can come as a mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me? Or ism majroor. Okay. So brothers and sisters, I will say ka damirun muttasilun mabniun ala fatah fi mahalli jarrin mudafun ilayhi. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Alhamdulillah. Aina sayaratu abi ka. How you can say ki if you want to? Brother, abi. What is it? Abi mudafun ilayhi majroon. Wa alamatu jarrihi al-yaw li'annahu min Asma'il Khamsa. Huh? And again the ka came same. Damirun muttasilun mabniun ala fatah fi mahalli jarrin mudafun ilayhi. Khalas. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Huh? Fine, brother. Hafiztu surataini. Fine, brother. Surataini. Hafiz to I memorized. Memorized what? Surataini. So, brothers and sisters, mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi al-yaw li'annahu musanna. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah, brother. I'm going to enjoy my lunch very much today. Your answers are so sweet, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Arifu. I know. Know what? Qadiyya. Has to be Qadiyya, brother. Has to be Qadiyya. Because it is mafulun bihi. Because Qadiyya, in my old book, the underline is only on Makkah. In my old book, the underline is only on Makkah. You have to define Makkah. But in this book, I see, but Qadiyya is very simple. What is Qadiyya? Mafulun bihi, mansubun, wa alamatu nasbihi, fathatun zahira. Okay, it is mudaf. Makkata. Mudafun ilayhi majrurun. Are you with me? Wa alamatu jarrihi afathatu zahiratu. Li'annahu mamnu min as-sarf. You will say, why? Instead of kasra, it got a fatah because it is mamnu min sarf. Very good, brothers and sisters. Kharajal jarha. Do you see the beauty of Dr. Abdurrahim's book, brothers and sisters? Everything that he taught us in these pages, now we have to practice. And he brings in beautiful sentences, which has everything that has been taught before. Kharajal jarha. What is the meaning of jarha? Wounded. Wounded. Person who got wounded. Jarha, brother. Kharaja. Fi'lun madin mabniun ala fatah. So what is jarha? Fa'ilun marfu'un wa alamatu rafaihi dammatun muqaddara. What kind of a word is jarha? Maksur. Maksur. Because alif is at the end. Maksur, brother. Remember mankus and maksur? It's easy to get confused and say one thing for the other. And it is normal. So don't worry. But it is maksur. Fine. Minal mustashfa. The whole sentence is attempting for defining maksur. Maksur. Minal mustashfa. So min has come harf jar. What is mustashfa? Minal mustashfa. Min harfu jar. Okay. And there is even description of min also. How do you define min? But I'm not going to do it now. Otherwise, it will become too much. Let's concentrate on what Dr. Sahib is asking us to do. Mustashfa. Ismun majrurun wa alamatu jarrihi kasratun muqaddaratun ala akhirihi. Fine, brother and sister. Akhadha sadiki. Akhadha is fi'al. What is sadiki? Fa'il. So what will you describe? How will you describe? Sadiqi fa'ilun marfu'un wa alamatu rafihi dammatun muqaddara ma alama qabla ya'il mutakallim. Wa huwa mudaf. Ala ma qabla ya'il mutakallim. Before the ya mutakallim, there is a damma muqaddara. Got the idea? Kitabi. He took what? My book. Okay, brother. Okay, what will you say about ya? But you got to define ya. Sister Arifa? Damirun muttasilun. Mabniun ala sukun. What is on ya mutakallim? Sukun. What will you say? Damirun muttasilun mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli jarrin mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea? Okay? We'll repeat again, inshallah, in the next word. Kitabi. So, brother, what is kitabi? Mafulun bihi. So, we will say, kitabi mafulun bihi mansubun wa alamatu nasbihi fathatun muqaddaratun alama qabla ya'il mutakallim. Wa huwa mudaf. And then ya again, damirun muttasilun mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli jarrin mudafun ilayhi. Got the idea, brother and sister? Can you imagine? You are doing in detail now? Alhamdulillah, brother. This is quite an achievement. This is quite an achievement, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Min harf jar hakibati. So hakibati is ism majroor. Huh? Okay, so how will you describe hakibati? Ismun majrurun wa alamatu jarrihi kasratun muqaddaratun alama qabla ya'il mutakallim. And wa huwa mudaf and ya mutakallim. Damirun muttasilun mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli jarrin mudafin ilayhi. Okay. Ishtaraitu hadha. How do you define ishtara? Ishtaraitu, ishtarai, fi'al, tu, fa'il, hadha, mafulun bihi. How will you describe hadha? Just for the fun of it. Hadha. Listen to me, brother and sister. Hadha. Ismu ishara. Hadha, ismu ishara. Mabniun ala sukun. Now it is mabni, so we will say, fi mahalli nasbin mafulun bihi. Are you with me? Try this way, brother and sister. Hadha ismu ishara mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli nasbin mafulun bihi. Inshallah. Brother Hassan, I'm sure you will master it. Inshallah. And you know, right now even understanding the whole thing is a quite an accomplishment, brother. And brother, B, harf jar. So what is khamsa? This is ismun murakkabun. Murakkab. It is a compound. Or you can say adadun murakkabun. It's a compound number. Are you with me? Adadun, you can say, or ismun murakkabun. Let me write down, brothers and sisters. Adadun murakkabun. Or you can say ismun murakkabun. Okay, brother and sister, murakkabun. Mu has come. Murakkabun. Fine, it's a maful. Give me the verb now. Say properly. Say properly. Rakkaba. Sister Mehnaz, rakkaba. Yurakkibu. And then murakkib and murakkab. Got the idea? MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Form 2. Bab Taf'il. Make mastar. Make mastar. You will laugh. Tarkib. You know that word. It's used in Urdu. Tarkib. Are you with me? See how it is? We can connect it. We go to the verb, to the fi'l, to the form of the fi'l. Alhamdulillah. So you will say, Ismun murakkabun mabniun ala fatha. It is mabniun ala fatha. Fi mahalli jarrin. Fi mahalli jarrin. Got the idea? B has come, so it is fi mahalli jarrin. It's ism majroor. Now, also see how Dr. Sahib has described in Hello Tamari. Just to see, because his explanation will be more precise. Now let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. When I was studying 10 years ago, Madina books, brother, we used to study from photocopies. We did not even have the original books. The original books are coming since last 6 years. We had only photocopies. So one photocopy, you keep on making more photocopies. Do you think we had key? No, brother. We had nothing. Do you think we had Hallo Tamarin? No, nothing. When Dr. Sahib, I started speaking to him, and then we remained in touch. And then when Dr. Sahib wrote the key, he sent me the copy of it. And when I saw the copy of book 3 key, what happened to me? I jumped with a joy and I hit the ceiling, I was so excited. I said, Ya Allah, this is so beautiful. Honestly, I'm saying, I jumped with joy that I had never seen such a beautiful thing. Now it made things very easy. And after that, we requested Dr. Sahib to write Hallo Tamarin, so that, people who are studying at home, they can check their answers. So Alhamdulillah, everything is there with you. And now Dr. Sahib is writing a Juz Rabi, fourth section of Madina books. What will it contain? Do you know? Quran. The various verses of the Quran. Maybe 30, maybe 40, maybe more, I don't know. As much Dr. Sahib can write. He's writing now. And then he will analyze it, and we will learn the method of his analysis. And then he will describe in detail so many things that some of them are not in our lessons. So I am anxiously waiting for it, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, Dr. Sahib will come to visit Canada in October. You will all be graduated by that time. You will receive certificate, plus you will receive that book also, inshallah. Fine, brother? Okay. So, brothers and sisters, we got that? Fine. Ana Muhammin. Ana. Now describe Ana. No, brother. That was in book 1. Now you have to say it in a more eloquent way. Ana. Damirun. Munfasilun. Mabniun ala. Sukun. Sukun. No, brother. Damirun. Munfasilun. Mabniun ala. Sukun. Now it is mabni, so I have to say fi mahalli raf'in mubtada. This is how you will describe. Are you with me? But that is when you write your BA examination or MA examination. Okay? But we have the tools. We have the understanding. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? We have the understanding to say these things. And when they are said, we understand and appreciate it. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Muhammin. Khabarun. Marfu'un. Wa alamatu raf'ihi. Dammatul muqaddaratun ala ya'il mazufati. You have to say ala ya'il mazufati. Because where is the damma muqaddara? On the ya. Where is that ya? It is dropped. Mazuf. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah, you'll be able to do it. Okay. Now, we have studied quite a bit today, alhamdulillah. We take a short break, brothers and sisters. Let's enjoy our tea and a few snacks, and then we'll continue. Okay, brothers and sisters, we are back from our break. Hope you enjoyed some hot tea and some snacks. And our batteries are recharged for our next session. Al-Marfu'at. What is Al-Marfu'at? Jama. What is singular? Marfu'un. Al-Marfu'at min al-asma. You know, where is the noun marfu? Where do you find the noun marfu? Number one, mubtada and khabar. They are both marfu. Allahu marfu, mubtada marfu, akbaru khabar marfu. See, got the idea? So these things we have to make a note of it. Ismu kana is always marfu. Kana al-babu maftuhan. So ismu kana, where is ismu kana? Al-babu. So it is always marfu. Khabar inna, not ismu inna, but khabar inna. Inna Allah ghafurun, run, marfu. MashaAllah. Al-fa'il, khalaqana Allahu, khalaqana Allahu. So brother, where is the verb? Khalaqa. And what is na? How will you describe it? Damirun, muttasilun, mabniyun, ala sukun, fi mahalli, nasbin, mafulun bihi. Mafulun bihi is always nasab. Are you with me, brother? This is how we will describe. And now comes our file. Allahu is your file. And brothers and sisters, whenever you describe Allah with a grammatical analysis, before you start your description, you will write down Lafzul Jalala. Lafz means word of majesty. This is praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, and then you will say, how will I describe Allahu? First I'll say, Lafzul Jalalati. Fa'ilun marfu'un wa alamatu rafihi dammatun zahiratun. Okay, inshallah. Brother Abdul Samad said, Brother Asif, you never mentioned Zahir before, and we got confused. I said, the need to mention Zahir only became urgent when you describe Muqaddara. So Muqaddara and Zahira, they go opposite, you know. So now that we are saying Muqaddara all the time, now we can say Zahir also. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Naib file, we haven't studied this. We are going to study very soon. Naib file. What is the translation of Naib file? Deputy file. What is it? Deputy file. This comes in passive voice, okay, which we'll study. Khuliqal insanu. Man was created. So insanu is naib file. But the khulika, can you see khulika? We have never come across this form of verb. Khalaqa became khulika. Khalaqa, he created. Khulika, he was created, or it was created. So we are going to learn this, inshallah, very soon, inshallah. Now, mansubat. Where will you find ism mansub? Okay. Ismu inna, brother and sister. Inna Allah ghafurun. So Allah is your ismu inna. And then khabaru kana. Kana ta'amu lazizan. So khabar kana is mansub. Mafulun bihi. We know that. Fahimtud darsa. Now comes mafulun fihi. What is mafulun fihi, brothers and sisters? Looks like very difficult. Sister Maynaz? Sister Maimuna? What is mafulun fihi? Brothers and sisters, take a sigh of relief. It's nothing but zarf. What is it? This is a fancy name for zarf. I shouldn't say fancy. Now, the point is this. When we see lesson number 9 or somewhere there, a whole lesson comes with mafulun fihi. In other words, zarf. And Dr. Saab uses zarf most often. More often zarf. Okay. Now, where do we say zarf mafulun fihi? When it is jumla fi'liya. And in the jumla fi'liya, if the zarf comes, then it is said it is mafulun fihi. Okay? Are you with me? But otherwise, we say zarf. So when, Sister Madina, if you see a jumla failure and then zarf is coming, we can say it is maf'ulun fihi. Look at the sentence, brothers and sisters. Safara abi laylan. See, laylan. Are you with me? Like al-ana, al-barihata, yawman. These are all zarf. But see, the verb has come. Safara. Abi is fine. My father traveled by night. In the night. So laylan is a adverb of time. But here, safara is form 3, mashallah. Bab mufa'alatun, fi'alun. Next sentence, Sister Madina, look at the next sentence. Jalasal mudarrisu. So jalasa came. Is a verb. Jumla failure. And then endal mudiri. So now you can say enda maf'ulun fihi. And if you said, Sister Mena, zarf, it's okay. Both are alright. But at least you know the meaning of maf'ulun fihi and how do we use it. Sahih? Inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters, did you write down maf'ulun fihi? Yes, Sister Madina? I beg your pardon? Amsi? Amsi is a zarf. Yeah, it's mabni. It's mabni. We are going to learn. Sister Madina, write down what I'm saying. Number 4. What is number 4? Maf'ulun fihi. Write down next to it. Lesson number 12. Maf'ulun fihi lesson is lesson number 12, page 96. This is where we will learn the concept of maf'ulun fihi in great detail. And everything will come, why amsi and how we describe amsi, inshallah. Al-maf'ulu ma'ahu. No, but then this, or li ajlihi. What is the meaning of li ajlihi? Because of it. So this also comes in the Quran. What is the sentence? Can you read it? No vowel signs. Ma kharajtu min al-bayti khawfan. What was the reason that you did not go out of the house? For the reason of fear of heat. Are you with me, brother? So what will you describe khawfan? Kharaja is not a transitive verb. It does not need maf'ulun bihi. Now this is khawfan will be called maf'ulun li ajlihi. For the reason of, for the cause, or reason of. Now, brothers and sisters, the use is not very frequent, but it comes in the Quran. This will come in the Quran, and we will study it, Again, there is a lesson number 29, page 200 and I believe it is 46. Okay? That lesson will deal with maf'ulun li ajlihi. And next one, brother and sister, maf'ulu ma'ahu. Now also the use is very little. Ma, with. So here, sirtu. Okay, brother, sirtu. Wal jabala. Why jabala is mansub? Now again the use of this is not very frequent. Sirtu, what is the meaning of sirtu? What is the verb? Sara yasiru. Ajwaf. Ajwaf, ya'i. Sara, he walked. Sara, Sara, Saru, Sarat, Sarata, Sirna, Sirta, Sirtuma, Sirtum, Sirti, Sirtuma, Sirtunna, Sirtu, Sirna. Sirtu, I walked. Wal Jabala, along the mountain. Are you with me? Write down the meaning, brothers and sisters. I walked along the mountain. By the mountain. Now, brothers and sisters, again, It is not very frequent, but we must understand that there is something called al-maf'ulu ma'ahu. Now remember, this is all advanced grammar, brother. Very advanced grammar. Okay? There is nothing more advanced than this now. Huh? There are only few concepts. Dr. Sahib told me once that those concepts are not very frequent, so I did not add it. Anything which was very important to understand Quran, he brought in. Huh? So this book relates to the Quran, brother. Alhamdulillah. Jabala, Mansub. Brother Abdul Samad, we are only doing Mansubat.
No, I understand.
Huh? So, Sirtu is fi'l fa'il. Wal Jabala. So, Jabala will be maf'ulun ma'ahu.
So, waw here is...
Waw is this? Harfu atfin. Waw is atfin. Okay. Inshallah, we'll learn, brothers and sisters. Maf'ulun mutlaq, our favorite. What is the translation of maf'ulun mutlaq? Absolute object. Huh? What is it called in English? Absolute object. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? I gave you a little idea before. Dr. Sahib is giving us more idea here. Lesson number 28. Sister Nasreen, lesson 28. Page number 238. We'll be studying maf'ulun mutlaq. Did I say page 238? What page is this? 15. Delhi बहुत दूर है. Long way to go to Delhi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? But we will go, inshallah, one day and reach it. Okay. Yakra'u hamidun. Brother and sister, kira'atan. Brother, see, what is kira'atan? Masdar from kara'a. Huh? Masdar from kara'a. And it is mansub. Huh? So you will say, yakra'u hamidun kira'atan jayyidatan. And if you say, brother and sister, yakra'u hamidun jayyidan, then jayyidan will become maf'ulun mutlaq. But if you mention maf'ulun mutlaq kira'atan, then jayyidan is the naat. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? I have one more sentence for you to write, brothers and sisters. I want to write another sentence. Antum uzkurullah. Find. Remember Allah. Zikran. Now zikran, what is zakara? Yazkuru. Zikran is the master. So you say zikran kasiran. You cannot translate this. The sweetness is in its original form, language. In original matan, the sweetness is there. And we got to learn that language in order to feel the magic of Quran, brothers and sisters. And inshallah, as we progress, you will be noticing all these things. Brother, kathiran, what is kathiran? Nah. Now if I say to you, uzkurullaha kathiran, kathiran is now maf'ulun mutlaq because it represents zikran kathiran. All these things we are going to study in lesson number 28, inshallah. Fine. Oh brother, hal has come. हाल कैसा है जनाब का? क्या ख्याल है आपका? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very important lesson. A very important lesson. Huh? Jaddi. Brother, what is Jaddi? What kind of a sentence is this? Jumla. So what are we looking for? Mubtada. Where is Mubtada? Jaddu. Huh? How will you describe Jaddi? So you will say Jaddi. Mubtada marfu'un wa alamatu raf'ihi dammatun Muqaddaratun ala ma qabla ya'i mutakallami. Before the ya mutakallim, there is a tamma there. Are you with me? Wa huwa mudaf. And then what will you say? Ya mudaf ilayhi. Okay, brother. My grandfather. Okay, give me the news. What is the news? Yusalli. What is yusalli? Salla, yusalli. What form is this? Salla, form 2. Bab, taf'il. Okay, yusalli. Describe yusalli. Fi'alun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidammatil muqaddara. Dammatil muqaddara. See, now we can say with ease, where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Yadullu ala jaddi. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Okay, brother. My grandfather prays, okay. In what condition does he pray? Qa'idan. See, qa'idan. It became mansub. Qa'idan. Oh, what is this qa'idan? Is it maf'ulun bihi? Is it maf'ulun mutlaq? No, it is hal. It describes the condition. And we'll be soon learning. Are you with me? I'm just throwing things at you. You can just put it from one ear and take it out from the other ear. That's fine. Whenever there is a hal, brother and sister, what did I say? Repeat after me. Whenever there is a hal, Sister Maimuna, there is a sahibul hal. What is it? Sahibul hal. Hal has to go somewhere. And that is sahibul hal. We are going to learn. We are not going to learn now. We will learn these things in all the lesson number. Where is the lesson number? Lesson number 31. Baskin Robbins 31 ice cream. Lesson number 31. Are you with me? That lesson deals with hal. In all kinds of situations will be. And this comes in the Quran a lot. Hal comes very frequently. Maf'ulun mutlaq comes very frequently in the Quran, brother and sister. وَقَدْ فَازَ فَوْزًا عَظِيمًا. See, this is maf'ulun mutlaq. And you cannot translate, brother and sister. You cannot justify doing translation. Oh, brothers and sisters, our favorite, Tamiz. Tamiz has come. Lesson number 30, you can write down. Page number 250. And hal was page 254. Tamayiz. Brother, what is tamayiz? Look at it. Tam, yi, zu. What is tamyiz? Tafa'il, mashallah. It is, see, it should click in your mind. It is tafa'il. Okay, brother? Give me the verb. Mayyaza, mashallah. Mayyaza yumayyizu. Tamayiz. See, these things, as I said, and I repeated so many times, will come to you in a split of second. As you go along, as you practice, mayyaza yumayyizu, tamyiz. Is to distinguish something. We're going to learn in detail. Tamyiz is a noun which clarifies an ambiguity. Are you with me? Which clarifies something which is not clear. For example, here is beautiful sentence. We did it in book 2. Ana akbaru minka. I am older than you, brother. If you stop here, then I am wondering. So it is ambiguous. Now we have to bring tamyiz to clarify. So, ana akbaru minka sinnan. See, mansub, sinnan. What is sinnan? Tamyizun mansubun. Ana, brothers and sisters? No more, brother. That was in book 1. Damirun munfasilun mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli rafa'in mubtada. Akbaru khabarun marfu'un wa alamatu raf'ihi dammatun zahira. Minka, min harf jar. Ka,
No, Damir.
damirun muttasilun mabniun ala fatah. Fi mahalli jarrin ismu majrur. Are you with me? Fine. This is the way we can do it. Sometimes I will do it, not all the time, because otherwise it will take a long time to study. But you know something, I'm afraid you will insist that we want to do now the whole of it. Okay? Sinnan, brother. If I say only to you, Ana akbaru minka, maybe malan. Are you with me? Maybe malan. Maybe ibnan, I've got more children. Or maybe, Brother Muhammad, I can say, Ana akbaru minka zawjan. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Okay. I write down one more sentence. You don't mind my, sometimes joke here and there. But I'll write down another sentence, brother.
I just hope you have dinner when you go home.
Ana ahsanu minka See, when min comes, then it is comparative degree. Remember, min means than. Ana ahsanu minka khattan. What is the translation?
I'm better in writing.
In writing. That's it. So, Sister Hafsa, this is your tamiz. Okay, we'll learn more, inshallah, in detail. Mustathna. What is the meaning of mustathna? Exception. And this is a very interesting lesson, a very big lesson, lesson number 32. Okay? Page number 261. Brothers and sisters, the most common example of mustathna is the use of illa. And it comes in the Quran all the time. Illa means except. Look at this. Hadarat tullabu kulluhum. Every student came. Illa hamidan. Brother, it is mansub. Why it is mansub? So we are going to learn the rules of mustathna in lesson number 32. Munada. Munada is always Ya Abdullahi. So munada becomes mansub if there is a harfu nida there. So these are the nouns which can become mansub if they come in the following situations. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Sister Mehnaz, you do not have to memorize. The most important thing will be to understand is ismu inna mansub. Khabar kana mansub. This is where we get sometimes confused. Khabar inna marfu. Ismu kana marfu. These are the few important things. And others will come and you will be able to recognize it, inshallah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Okay, al-majrurat. See, first we did marfu'at, then we did mansubat, now we do majrurat. Brothers and sisters, majrurat, you learned in book 1, and there are no more to learn. That's all. Only in two situations, the ism will become majroor, Sister Hafsa. What are they? Jar majroor, mudaf ilayhi. Khalas. That's it. And so you know, mudaf ilayhi, al-Quranu, kitabullahi. Why it is lahi? Because it is mudaf ilayhi. At-tullabu fil fasli. Tullabu fil fasli. Brothers and sisters, I want to take you back one more time. The other, Jaddi yusalli ka'idan. You said qa'idan is your hal. And you say jaddi is your mubtada. But you did not tell me the khabar. What is yusalli? Jumla fi'liya. How will you describe this lafza? Al-jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli rafa'in khabar. Did we do it? I thought we didn't do it. I just thought I will say it, but I escaped my mind. So remember, yusalli, you will say al-jumlatul fi'liyatu fi mahalli rafa'in khabar. Khabar for jaddi. Fine, brothers and sisters. At-tullabu fil fasli. Brother, why it is fasli? Jar majrur. See, it says masbuku. What is the masbuku means? Preceded. Preceded by preposition. When the noun is preceded by preposition, it becomes, if the preposition comes in front, the noun becomes majrur. Tawabi'u. What is the meaning of tawabi'u? This is a different topic. Tawabi'u. Brothers and sisters, even tomorrow we will continue with the lesson, and we will also start lesson 2 tomorrow. I request you to read the key tonight of lesson 2. You will have some idea, inshallah. Tawabi'u is plural, and what is the singular? Tabi'u. Something that follows. Tawabi'u is a noun which shares the case ending of another noun in front of it. Tawabi'u is a noun which shares the case ending of another noun in front of it. Here the sentence starts with at-tabi'u huwa al-ismul mushariku. Mushariku. Yeah. Tell me what this noun is. Sister Mamuna? Where it is coming from? Sharaka. Form 3. Bab mufa'alatun. Sharaka. Yushariku. Ismu fa'il mushariku. See? Associated. Something that associates itself. Okay? So this tabi'u is a noun associated lima qablahu, to what is before it. To what is before it. Okay? Fil i'rab bihi, in i'rab. Mutlaqan. What is mutlaqan? Absolutely. Absolute. It follows what is before it. It follows in i'rab. Brothers and sisters, we already know all these things, but we are now learning in detail. وَهُوَ عَلَىٰ أَرْبَعَةِ أَنْوَاءٍ, and they are in four kinds. Brother, and naat, you know naat, and now tawqeed, we will learn tawqeed, and atf, we know atf, and then badal, our favorite, you know badal also. Now we are going to learn a little bit more in detail, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, these are the 4 grammatical elements which have no independent declension of their own. These are the 4 grammatical elements. What are they? Naat, badal, atf, and tawqeed. These have no independent declension. They always follow what is before them. Naat follows manut. Badal follows mubdal minhu, from where the badal came. So when we say that talibu, if the haza is marfu, the badal is marfu. If haza is mansub, the badal is. So it does not have any independent declension. It always follows. That's the meaning of it, brother. It's very easy. They are dependent. These four elements are dependent. Dependent on what? On other nouns for their declension. If the man'ut declines, then the naat declines. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, brothers and sisters, again, this is what we have already studied, and little bit more in detail now. Fine, brothers and sisters. Naat. Hadarat talibu jadidu. At-talibu ajadidu. See, at-talibu marfu, the naat has to be marfu. At-talibu is definite, naat has to be definite. At-talibu is singular, naat has to be singular. At-talibu is muzakkar, naat has to be muzakkar. Do you see all these things that we studied in book 1? At-talibu al-jadidu comes. Because naat and manut, they agree each other in what way, brothers? In case ending, in gender, in being definite and indefinite, and lastly in number. Sister Maimuna, we have done this before. So, yatlubu mudiru, the mudir wants to see or demands. What does he demand? At-taliba al-jadida. See, agrees. Hadha mubtada daftaru talibi al-jadidi. Got the idea? Now, what shall I describe this as? Halwa puri. Okay, brothers and sisters? Fine. Tawqeed, emphasis. Here are two words which come most often for emphasis. Hadaratullabu. Brothers and sisters? Hadaratullabu. The students came. Now I want to emphasize. Kulluhum, all of them. So I said kullu. Why did I say kullu? Because kullu is emphasizing tulla and tullabu is marfu. So kullu became marfu. Kulluhum. Fine, brothers and sisters. Mansub. Saltu tullaba. I asked the students. Kullahum. All of them. So kulla became mansub because tullaba became mansub. Easy, brothers and sisters. Salamtu ala tullabi. I wished, I greeted, I said Salamu alaikum. Kullihim. All of them. So you see, kullu, kulla, kulli, they did not have their independent declension. They followed what they were trying to emphasize. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? It's very easy. All you will need is revision at home. Revise it. And then it will, inshallah, remain with you. Now, there is another form of tawqeed, which sometimes we use in English also. I really saw him, himself. So you are just emphasizing it. Okay. So what is the qala li hadha? Brother, qala li hadha, qala fi'lun madin, li jar majrur, hadha maf'ulun bihi, and al-mudiru fa'il. Here you can say fa'il. And Sister Manaz, if you say hadha al-mudiru, no, I don't think. How will you translate? This mudir, no, the mudir is always one, brother. Qala li hadha, the mudir said this. Are you with me? The mudir said this, then when you say said this, then this is your maf'ulun bihi. Mashallah, mashallah. Got the idea? Qala li hadha mudiru. See, mudiru nafsuhu. He himself told me this. Are you with me? The mudir, what will you say in English? The mudir himself told me this. What do you say himself? You could have said mudir told me this, but in order to emphasize, you said the mudir himself told me this. Are you with me? Fine. Saltul mudira, I asked the mudira nafsahu. I asked the mudir himself. Personally, fine. You can say personally or nafsahu. Salamtu alal mudiri. I said salamu alaikum to the mudir. Nafsihi. See, mudiri, nafsihi. So, nafsuhu, nafsahu, nafsihi, dependent on the other word for their i'rab. For their declension, they dependent on the word before. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. That's all, brother. So, what will you say? Sa'altul mudira nafsahu. I asked the headmaster himself. And if you say, Salamtu alal mudiri nafsihi, I greeted the headmaster himself. Okay, fine, brother. Atf, conjunction. Brother and sister, remember? Atf, and then, what is the ism fa'il of atf? Atifun. And what is ism maf'ul? Ma'tufun. Ma'tufun, fine, brother. Now, brothers and sisters, Ma'tuf is also dependent for its i'rab from the word before waw. For example, brothers and sisters, Kharaja Hamidun. Hamidun is fa'il. Waw, atf came. And what will be Sadi? Sadi. Why would you say ku? Why would you say ku? Because Hamid is marfu. So the Sadiqu, the Sadiq derives its declension from Hamid. Are you? And the waw is the connector. Because Sadiqu is being connected to Hamid by waw. So we say waw, harfu atfin, and Sadiqu, brothers and sisters, ma'tufun ala Hamid. Fine, brother. So if Hamid is marfu, then Sadiq has to be marfu. If Hamid is mansub, Sadiq will be mansub. Talab al-mudiru hamidan wa Sadiqa. You see, Sadiqa. Why ka? Because it is hamidan. That's Sister Madina. Is it clear, inshallah? This is not difficult, brother. This is all revision for us, rather in detail. Okay. Aina kutubu hamidin wa sadiqi. So why sadiqi? Because it is ma'tufun ala hamidin. That's it, brothers and sisters. Now comes our badal, brothers and sisters. Substitute in place of. Now, Dr. Abdurrahim has beautifully explained in much detail. And the key, inshallah, you will read it and try to understand. Because we have done badal in the book 1 quite a bit in detail, I just want you to write down one word and try to say, memorize it, brother. Mubdal minhu. See from where you get your badal. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? From where you get the substitute is derived from this source, you can say. Mubdal. Can you figure out what kind of a noun is this? Mu came. Brother, remember mu came. Ism maf'ul, fine. Now, Sister Sukhaina, tell me the verb. See, mu, Sister Sukhaina, will only come in mazid fihi. So if you say badal, that's base form. There is no shadda. Abdala, form 4. Abdala, yubdilu, mubdilu, and then mubdalu. Are you with me, brother Hasan? Form 4. Abdala. See, you cannot say form 2 because there is no shadda here. Huh? And there is no alif to make it form 3. So it has to be Abdala, Yubdilu, and Mubdilu, and Mubdalu. Ism maf'ul. Huh? Okay, fine. I'm going to quiz you all the time, brothers and sisters. Huh? And inshallah, it will give you enough practice to master it, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, always come to the class, unless it's a dire emergency. Huh? Always come to the class. Whenever I say this sentence, I remember Sister Fatima Khamisa. She used to say, Brother Asif, everybody should come to the class unless they are out of town or they are bleeding to death. That's the only time you don't come to the class. But that's going too far. Huh? Unless you have dire emergency, brothers and sisters, try to come to the class. Because in the class, we revise so many things, we say so many things, it will give you extra practice, inshallah. Brother and sister, I want to finish here, then tomorrow we'll do the fil af'al, inshallah. What did we do before, brother and sister? Al-mu'arab wal-bina'u fil asma. Now we'll do al-mu'arab wal-bina'u fil af'al. Very interesting. Most of it you know it. We have done enough practice. We can finish this in half an hour tomorrow, inshallah. Okay. Now, here is a question. Najaha akhuka. Translation? Did your brother pass? See, where is the verb najaha? Where is the file? Akhu. Remember, akhu is the file. And then Hashimun comes. So what is Hashimun? Badal. Where is Mubdal minhu? Akhu. So if akhu is marfu, the badal has to be. Got the idea? That's it, brother. Now, arifu. I know. Know what? Akhaka. I know your brother. And then if I have to say Hashim, what will I say? Hashiman. Why Hashiman? Because it is badal. And where is mubdal minhu? Akha. So if akha is mansub, badal has to be mansub. Fine. Aina gurfatu akhika. Translation, brothers? Where is your brother's room? And then you should say Hashi min. Why Hashi min? Because it is Akhi Majroor. Got the idea? Now tell me, brothers and sisters, Alhamdulillah, we knew all these things. Because we did a good practice. Now comes another form, brother and sister. Anaja hadat talibu. Hada has come. A talibu. Badal. Brother, why it is talibu? Hada is mubtada? Fa'il. It is fa'il. Naja hada. Fa'il, brother. Fa'il. Okay. How will you describe hada? Ismu ishara. Mabniun ala sukun. Fi mahalli rafa'in fa'ilun. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Your answers are so sweet, MashaAllah. Brother Abdul Samad, I'm going to enjoy my lunch very much today, inshallah. Arifu. I know. Hadat talibu. See, we were more familiar with badal coming from ismu ishara. Aina gurfatu hazat talibi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So, aina gurfatu hazat talibi. Alhamdulillah. We finished quite a bit of it. And tomorrow we'll do the other part, brother, which is not very much. Which is not very much. And it is very interesting. And you know, when we were doing Naqis, we did a lot of practice. Especially, we started doing Muqaddara business from Naqis verbs. So the same things are coming again. And we will do it inshallah tomorrow. Rabbana Atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata ayunin वजअलना लिलमुत्तकीन इमामा रब्बना ज़लमना अनफुसना इल्लम तग़फिर लना व तरहमना लनकुनन्ना मिनल खासिरीन रब्बना तक़ब्बल मिन्ना इन्नका अंता समी